Hello everyone. Hope you all understand the concept of pacemakers and you understand the importance of biology uh, in engineering streams. And another important aspect is there, that is the cochlear implant. In this slide, whatever you are observing, see this one is cochlear implant. See, very simple design, but application is wide. And like pacemaker system, pacemakers saved millions of people, infinite numbers of people it saved, and longevity also increased, and the quality of the life is increased by another design. The design is by cochlear implant. Let us discuss today what about this cochlear implant and how actually they implement in the system, and what actually the scope. And see, in order to understand this one, first we have to understand the structure of the ear. The structure of the ear is as follows: external ear, outer external part, external or outer ear, and then auricle. That's this is referred as pinna, and helix, and boneless area is present, right? Very smooth area, lobule, and middle ear portion, external acostomeatus, tympanic membrane. This is referred as tympanic membrane. Internal inner ear or labrium, and this one is this canal is referred as pharyngotympanic or auditory tube. So outer external outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Okay, its process. Okay, these three parts. And then see hearing physiology. If you look hearing physiology, first sound waves travels from outer ear. It reaches outer ear, sound waves, and then it reaches middle ear, that is malleus, incus, staples, and vowel window, and then to inner ear. Okay, scala vestibuli. It are just of time being. Remember, it travels sound waves travels from outer ear to middle ear and inner ear. Where inner ear, it stimulates the stereocilia, means airy cells of the organ of Corte. It is present, stereocilia is present in that inner ear. It stimulates the sound waves, and then in turn it we sense the sounds, and then ultimately it reaches the brain. We sense this sensation, right? Sound waves. This is what is a very simple flow chart in hearing physiology. Suppose it is another beautiful representation is there. Just you see here, pinna, in case external ear, external acoustic meatus, tympanic membrane, and middle ear, malleus, incus, stapes, oscillus, vowel window, and in internal ear, fluids in cochlear canals, upper and middle, lower ear. This is parts they mention, and you can notice sound waves transferring, and in ear increase in amplification in middle ear, means increased sound waves amplification happened, and then once again it diminishes, and then it reaches lower ear. Okay, amplitude. See, this is what actually the progress. But you see here, so, in this one, suppose if there is any impairment, if suppose if airy cells are not present in the innermost inner ear, if any impairment happens, or see this point you mentioned, see if there is any problem to stereocilia, and then sound waves, you have to, a person won't sense sound. Okay, in that context they are artificially created, that is referred as uh, cochlear implant, cochlear implant, to improve the quality of the life. Okay, artificial design, and it overcome this particular problem, in which what they are doing, very simplified way I will discuss. They bypass this stereocilia. Actually stereocilia is required, there is need to trigger stereocilia, but in this case they avoid, in cochlear implant they avoid stereocilia, and it ultimately reaches to the brain by avoiding stereocilia or airy cells. Okay, and then it is having both two components, external components and internal components. So this is what actually the components of cochlear implants. It is the facility should be there to receive stimulus, plate electrode, magnet, antenna, ball electrode, and these are all the things to receive sound waves, and to facilitate the sound waves to inner part of the ear, right? Ultimately where actually it reaches the brain to sense. So that what actually that is required, that is that process, that principles done by the components of cochlear implants. And types, singles or multiple channels. Audio examples: how a cochlear implant sounds with varying number of channels. It may be monopolar, polar, and bipolar based on types of cochlear implants. See, this is another question: how actually they are implanting. See, this is beautiful. How does it works? See here. See, externally program is there. External, from this one sound waves, it captures sound waves and ultimately it reaches the inner part. Okay, and it varies the sound vibrations, amplifications, and all those things are collectively collect at one particular point, and it bypass that air cells and ultimately it reaches the sensory organs. Okay, external part, and as well as also there is a need to implant some part of the machinery inside cochlear implants. It is improving this particular version also. Site of simulation. This one, another view of this one. Okay, let us discuss some important features in this one cochlear implants. Which of the following is not the part of middle ear? Pinna. See, pinna. Say some important features. Some questions framed based on these following features. Please concentrate. Which of the following is not the part of middle ear? Pinna is then part of outer ear. You maybe notice the outer ear. We can notice the part, this particular part, pinna. So in pinna doesn't comes under the category of middle part of middle ear. They may ask anything. The parts in that parts, whether that particular components comes under middle ear or inner ear. Okay, they ask this in this one question. The pinna doesn't comes under the category of middle ear or not the component of middle ear. And which bone is connected with oval windows? Stapes. Connected with oval windows. Stapes in the sense that is a bone in the middle ear of humans. If we are having in middle ear, we are having that bone, and other animals, some animals also, which is involved in conduction of sound vibration to the inner ear. It is a bone in the middle ear of human beings and the animals, which is involved in the conduction of sound vibration to the inner ear. This for stapes required. This bone is connected with oval window. Stapes, this is referred as stapes, which transmit conduction of sound vibration to the inner ear. Next one, which part is the pressure equalizer of middle ear and environment? That is referred as pharyngotympanic tube. Nothing but pharyngotympanic tube, nothing but it is also known as auditory tube. The tube you may be observed in that. You just go through that image, anatomy of ear. In that auditory, you can observe auditory tube. That is a tube that links nasopharynx to the middle ear. It links nasopharynx to the middle ear. It is also known as eustachian tube. Okay, the part of pressure equalizer in middle ear and environment which connects, that is referred as pharyngotympanic tube. Other name for eardrum is referred as tympan. In the anatomy of human and various other tetrapods, the eardrum is also referred as tympanum. Eardrum is also referred as tympanum. Other name for eardrums. The incus bone resembles this structure. That is referred as anvil. Anvil in the sense, anvil is the middle ear. Bone present in bone is a bone in the middle ear. It receives vibration. Vibration received by anvil. The incus bone resembles this structure, that is referred as anvil. Please, you have to remember this one. The macellus bone resembles to this structure. Hammer means hammer shaped small base is present in the middle ear, that is referred as malleus. As it looks like same hammer shape, so it is referred as hammer. The stapes resembles to this structure is referred as stirrup. Stirrup in the sense, stapes is the bone in the middle ear of human and other organisms, which is involved in the conduction of sound vibration to the inner ear. Stirrup takes responsible for the conduction of sound vibration to the inner ear. See, this is actually we are not supposed to give for engineering students, but if we are in examination, as you studied in the cochlear implant, you have to study the anatomy of ear. For that reason, we are given, but our intention is not you people should mug up, should understand these terminology like pinna, stapes, pharyngotympanic tubes, temporium, anvil, hammer, stirrup, etc. Our intention, what actually the lacuna is present and how to overcome that one. But examination point of view, please remember these features. Okay, but I hope you understand what about your phone. Cochlea is present in cochlea is where actually cochlea is present. Cochlea is present in inner ear. See, cochlea in the sense nothing but it is derived from Greek word cochlea implants we mentioned, right? It is derived from Greek word. Greek in the sense in Greek meaning cochlea means snail. Portion of the inner ear that looks like snail shell. This our inner part is looked like snail shell, so it is referred as cochlea. Okay, base and this one, see here, just remember cochlea is present in the inner ear, right? See the it receives sounds in the form of vibration. First initially sound, it receives sound in the form of vibration, which causes the stereocilia to move. Stereocilia movement takes place. Remember, I hope you understand. It receives sound in the form of vibration, which causes the stereocilia to move. The stereocilia then convert these vibration into nerve impulse, which are taken up to the brain to be interrupted. This is what is happening. What actually the application in cochlear implant also, this is same. Once again I will repeat. Cochlea, which looks like, which is derived from Greek words snail, and its cochlea receives sound in the form of vibration first, which causes the stereocilia. Stereocilia is present, right? Which causes the stereocilia to move. Then the stereocilia then convert these vibrations into nerve impulses, which are taken up to the brain, where it is interrupted. Okay, this structure serves as a proper receptors for hearing, inner ear cells. Many times we discussed in this presentation, right? And then this one is Becker's hearing theory. This point to remember. This means Beckerian, one of the scientists, he evolved his traveling wave theory. Means a sound impulse sends a wave sweeping along the bacillary membrane. He mentioned he contributed towards this particular cochlear, not cochlear implants, towards this anatomy and physiology, where he mentioned sound impulse sends a wave sweeping along the basilar membrane. He found that high frequency tones were perceived near. He found, he during this work he found where actually high frequencies are also there, right? When we receive sound signals, high frequencies and maybe low frequencies, high frequencies tones were perceived near the base of cochlea, right? High frequency sound received at the base of cochlea. Base of cochlea perceives high frequency sound, and top of cochlea perceives low frequency sound. Remember, vice versa, base high and low top low. This point to remember. Okay, this is regard to cochlear implant. Sound wave amplifiers at where actually amplification you noticed in that schematic representation, mid layer, right? Very good. Since 1972, more than 16 different cochlear implants have been done. Okay, the hearing aids in the ear make sound louder. Hearing aids in the sense, what is the role of hearing aids in the ear? It makes sound louder. The cochlear implants in the ear bypass the damaged ear cells of the inner ear. There is a need to bypass the damaged ear cells. Okay, bypass damaged ear cells of the inner ear bypassed by cochlear implants. And speech coating, this one is there. Different frequency 100 to 200 hertz, 200,000, 200, 500 to 550 to 3500. Three formats speech processing is used. Frequencies are of these three types. Stimulation mode is maybe simultaneous or sequential. Simultaneous means more than one electrode if it is activated at a time, right? A continuous series of electrodes, if it activates in succession peak, then it is referred as sequential. Simultaneous, more than one electrode is activated at a given succession. CT findings. See this one. How actually see that they're noticing where actually they have to implant. CT scanning after implantation. Outlook, monitoring. Nucleus satellite based implant system. I hope I cleared the concept of cochlear implants. Thank you. Thank you, Nandal. Thank you.